Chat.
Rugby chat.
Rugby chat.
Open a beer. You still full of gas.
Yeah, it's from last week. Been holding on to that fart for a week.
Wait for my arrival.
Well, are we? Oh, you want to do that one first?
Yeah.
I was looking.
This is the primary sponsor's beer.
Okay.
So we got to drink this one first.
So we have a primary and a secondary.
We do.
How did you decide who was primary and who was secondary?
The primary sponsor sponsored us first a couple of weeks ago.
All right. Okay.
So
Fantastic. You know what that means?
we may have to tell the people that there's sound issues going on.
We're having sound issues, so we may not. We got our old school mic that we recorded our first few pods
which may
on.
not sound as beautiful.
It's crisp. So we're still re-recorded. It's not coming from that mic. If
Thank
it's coming,
goodness. If it's coming from the camera, I apologize.
We've really screwed the pooch somewhere along the lines. But Mike, this is probably for just aesthetic purposes now.
Yeah.
Is
So it
it-
looks like we're doing a podcast.
We're just a couple of podcasters. But really, we're not. Well, mine's working perfectly, but there's a cord issue over here that we
Yep.
need to get resolved.
We do.
So, unfortunate, but these are the
Thankfully,
things.
we noticed early, so we were able to put the backup
100%.
microphone, which, if you know your microphones, is a lot better than listening to the recording from the camera, which just sounds terrible.
If you're a microphone aficionado,
Exactly.
yeah, people do notice even when people aren't soundophiles, they know it. Everyone knows
Bad sound.
When something sounds like shit, they know it.
Yeah, they always say when you're starting a new YouTube channel, get the sound right. Don't worry too much about the video. The
Yes.
sound's more important, because
Yeah.
people will watch kind of bad video, but they won't listen along to bad sound.
Yeah, if there's like a whistling in the background or a feedback noise, people are going like, "Wait, turn that off."
Exactly right.
But I like the way you're still
Just in case.
like. Is it
Is
showing?
it doing? No, it's not doing much at all.
It's doing about 1 out of every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Tony's going to sit there and he's going to
just chop and chop and chop.
every single time. So I'll sound good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, or just bad, worse.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been a cracking start to this podcast, and we just want to wrap it up there. So thank you so much for watching.
It's been good to see you guys on 2 Cents Gets Distracted.
It's a Rugby podcast.
Talking about microphones.
That's right.
Drinking some beers.
Well, look, I'm excited. I like this beer. The old
Yes.
Panhead, but
Can you? Did you
next
see my
beer-
email earlier?
I did actually.
So you know why I bought a beer called Supercharger.
Well, Super Panhead is like about cars.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Panhead is a car term.
I didn't know that.
It's specific. Like it's all about cars.
I just saw the word
Panhead is
supercharger
like-
and grabbed it.
Like
thinking,
it's a car term,
electricity.
and all the things are around cars.
Okay, well,
But-
this guy's an idiot. If you didn't know that already, now it's confirmed.
I don't know what a panhead actually is, but
Okay.
it's a car thing.
So
I'm sure.
it's not a type of fish.
I was in the Panhead pub down in Wellington
Oh.
a couple of weeks ago, and it was all car memorabilia.
Is that
everywhere.
right?
And yeah, then I know 100% it's a car
Well,
thing.
there you go. I've learned something today. Supercharger is also a car thing.
Yeah.
But I was thinking electricity.
But you know, I need to charge my phone. I need a supercharger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because we've got a. Well, we're jumping straight into the
Sponsorship. We better because we've got two
two of
sponsors
them.
to get
and
through.
we've got some serious rugby chat to get into.
So much rugby chat.
Oh, I don't have my glasses. But...
Oh, you can still squint.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Okay.
This is not a script.
Why do
This is just an expert.
This
This is just an expert excerpt of the email with a few key points. But I'm sure it does sound good to you.
That's what my line was. Sounds good to me. How about the podcast just after the AB's next game? 17th of August?
That's us.
That's where we are. Okay. So, fantastic. We've got a brilliant... I like these guys for a couple of reasons. Because I like to have things turned on in my house.
Yes.
I like the lights to work.
Yes.
I
If
like
that
to
light
be-
keeps playing up, you need to give these guys a call.
Yeah, what's wrong with my the microphone connection? Can they help me with that?
I don't know if they do.
Probably have more
microphones.
insights than I would. Anyway, so this week's sponsor is Z Electrical. Based on the North Shore, but they go more Auckland-wide than that. Their website is z-electrical.co.nz. And you can also follow them on Facebook. Just look up z.electrical.nz.
Go engage with them on social media because they're an Auckland electrician.
Yeah, you want to get turned on? These boys will...
Plug you in.
I'll get you turned on. There's a small team. There's 3 of us. They do residential, commercial, new builds, repairs, renovations, and even flipping heat pumps.
I know.
You know, the thing about a heat pump, right? We call them heat pumps, but they're also cool pumps.
Yeah.
They're air conditioning units.
They're air conditioning units as well. There must be a
Why
catch-all term for both.
Yeah, why did cool pumps never catch on? Why did it have to go heat pumps? Anyway, he's been a qualified electrician for 13 years, and the business has been going 7 years. And look, fun fact, he's one of the...
I like this next line, because
Yes.
my wife would quite appreciate this line.
There's nothing worse than love a tradesman
Love a tradie.
doing a good job, them with their glistening muscles coming over, and I come by and offer
They
a drink.
emasculate you as they're like, oh,
You know, this could be something you could do. I left my tools at the old place at the shop. No, but he's one of the very few, he says, one of maybe 6 Sparkies across Auckland that knows how to use a vacuum. So basically, he's trying to say he tidies up after himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's from the North Shore, that's where I'm from.
Exactly. He did some rugby clubs. I forget which one, but he did some rugby clubs. It's on his Facebook page.
What a
He
ledge.
did the rugby clubs out.
He hasn't,
One
got
of the clubs on the North
he
Shore.
hasn't got his names. All right,
His
here
name's
we go.
Zane.
And because it's a rugby podcast, here's my boys 8 and 11 carving it up for Northgate.
He sent some pictures, but I don't know if we should edit them onto Rugby Podcast.
Just imagine.
His boys play rugby.
I was about to say something strange.
Don't do that.
I was about to mention him.
His boys play rugby.
Yeah, what a legend. For Northgate.
And he says he lives vicariously through them, says his body can't handle that anymore.
Yeah, much more than reffing and coaching. We need the refs and coaches. He sounds like a good man. What's his name?
Zane.
Zane. You
Look at his email.
blooming legend. Zane at zelectrical.co.nz. He had a phone number. Should we put his phone number? 021. Just we're doxing him here. You want to get in touch with him? 021. This is a New Zealand area. Well, +64. 021 220 8208 and tell him the good bastard is that.
2 cents get distracted. Sent you for all your electrical needs. I wish I'd known, because right before my in-laws came, they're leaving in 16 days, by the way. And when they came in May, it is now August, just FYI, I had an extractor fan installed in my bathroom, because it did have one, but it was pathetic.
Fantastic.
And I wish I'd got Zane to do my, fan.
I've got nothing against the Northcote Club, but they're no North Harbour Marist.
Oh, there you go.
They're no North Harbour
Tony always finds something
to be a rival
to bitch
with
about. To be a rival
I don't think
about.
I've ever met anybody who supports everything that I support.
This is true.
Yeah, why would you want to do that? Thank you very much for the beer. I appreciate it. You're an absolute legend.
I apologise, I got a car beer. Zane.
And to be fair, the people who are sponsoring us, let's be honest,
they're doing it for the love of
they're
it.
doing it because they enjoy the
Love the
podcast
game.
and so we really appreciate you. We
Exactly
really
right.
do. There's not going to be a massive money spinner for them.
If he gets one customer,
Hey, if you're just sitting there and you're on the North Shore,
I need a Sparky to do something.
you're there on Spinella Road in Glenfield, and you're going, this bloody heat pump of mine, there's something wrong with it. I've tried to reset it. I've set it back to its factory settings, and your wife's like, or your husband, whatever, going, just get a bloke in to fix it. And you go, no, look, I've got the manual. Just get Zane in.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Been
exactly.
in the business for a long time.
100%. Oh.
He's a big rugby man, so there you go.
Legend.
Cheers, Zane.
Okay. Then we got another one.
Do you want to
We got sponsor section. You want to do it when we get to that beer?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Between game, I'm almost finished this beer. Oh no, the first beer.
How have you been, anyway?
Oh, I've been good.
You're off to China.
I'm off to China.
He's trying to go to China.
Distracted on tour.
He's going to film an episode of Distracted on Tour. He's going to vlog.
Yeah.
I'll give him a GoPro.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you guys want to check out all the great ladyboy joints around there. The ladyboy joints.
That's Thailand.
Right.
It's a different country.
Am I being a little bit racist by
A little bit.
assuming that all Asian countries have ladyboy joints?
You get to go to China for your work.
I do.
You're going to stay there for a couple of days.
And I'm in and out. I'm hot and I'm cold.
Just like Zane with his plugs.
Yeah, exactly. He can sort out your spark plugs. Although that's another car reference.
Oh, no. Sorry, all mechanics out there. If you're a mechanic looking to sponsor a rugby podcast, we're apparently very big on
Yeah, we've got the beers for it.
car stuff.
Yeah. Boy, we've got a beer coming up. Which I thought last week's beer was pretty intimidating. This one looks like we're ready to play tennis.
I know.
Yeah, it's an odd one.
I bought it special, but
Yeah.
you go to China. I'm not going to China until December, so I won't see you there.
No, something's gone terribly wrong if I'm still there in December.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Mark,
I couldn't figure out these payment apps.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in jail for not paying my cab driver.
I've been walking around this terminal for 6 months. No, we didn't do a podcast last week. Sorry about that. I was thinking about it. We probably could have just done a rugby championship preview episode, couldn't we? You look like you got all these cue cards.
Oh yeah, because there's another sponsor coming.
Oh yeah. Well, let's just get it done so I can find them. Come on.
This one is an actual script.
Oh, we got a script. Ba-boom. We got another sponsor. We don't.
Mark! Exciting times, Tony. We've got a bonus second sponsorship.
Motherfucker. You're kidding.
Specifically for kickoff weekend, the Rugby Championship is back. Are you excited?
Wait, did you say rugby's greatest championship?
No, just the Rugby Championship.
Well, it's got the most amount of World Cup
Hey,
wins.
it's not in the script.
So let's do the math. So there's been 10 World Cups and 9 of the winning cups are from this. So therefore they must be the greatest rugby championship. Mark?
Say your line.
Oh. I thought you were talking about some Northern Hemisphere bravado bullshit that claims to be the greatest rugby championship. That used to be called the Five Nations until they added Italy for real value. Now they're known as the Six Nations.
Easy mistake to make. But as with the Six Nations...
Look. Looks down the camera. Okay, hold. Rugby's greatest championship.
Exactly. As with the Six Nations, if you want to sound clever before kickoff, Sports Forecast has the models, edges, and projections ready to go.
So science says that. So Sports Forecast, would they tell me that what championship is the greatest rugby championship based on the numbers? What would science actually tell me?
You have to check the website out yourself.
I should check the numbers before I talk nonsense as well.
Exactly. Sports Forecast, so you can predict it before you claim you knew it all along.
Fantastic.
That's from Sports Forecast.
Yeah, I never really quite learnt that phrase. Maybe shut up rather than... It's better to be quiet and assume to be an idiot rather than speak and remove all doubt.
That's the one. That's a good quote, that one.
It is a great quote. And I really... I fail that one quite regularly.
Cheers to the folks. That's Graham from Sports Forecast. Had him on
Thank
the other
you,
day
Graham.
for a prediction.
I like his stuff.
He bought us a beer, which we will
What a
get
legend.
to shortly.
He didn't need to do that.
Well, he did because he just paid us to read out an ad for his company.
I appreciate him. What a champ. Although, I'm sorry, did I give him the fingers?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry, bro.
He loves the rugby's greatest championship, the Rugby Championship. He loves that thing.
He likes the shtick, does he? But yeah.
I think he just likes your reaction to it.
It irritates me.
I know. I think that's why he wanted to bring it up.
It grates me.
I think
I'm
that's
like,
exactly. I think this is like spite money, basically.
Where do they get off?
He's not
at
actually
the
advertising his website. He just wanted to piss you off a little bit.
Well, he bought me a beer, so
there you go.
it's fair.
Can't complain too much.
It's a fair trade.
It is.
Fair trade. All right, Mark.
The Rugby Championship was on.
It was on. Holy fuck, knuckle.
Went off like Donkey Kong.
Jeez Louise, man. What a game.
The All Blacks in Argentina.
Yeah, a real turn up for the books, that one.
Ellis Park.
Yes, the Fortress.
No win for the Wallabies there since 1963.
And first one in 11 years.
2011 was the last time the Box lost to the Wallabies.
In
James
South
O'Connor
Africa.
was on the right wing that day.
Wow.
He was the only player in either 23 who was
Wow.
playing this week.
Still looks young.
He does.
Still looks like a
Got a
kid.
bit of a baby face, doesn't he?
He sure does. But what a game. Firstly, just a terrific game of rugby. As a neutral, it's like the stuff dreams are made of.
You watched this a little bit delayed.
I did.
You watched this while I was sleeping between the games because it was 3 a.m. and then 9 a.m. So I slept between. And at some point you got up.
Yeah, I got up.
And you texted me 4 text messages. The first one at 6:30, so you see texting pretty early.
Yeah.
But I was definitely asleep at 6:30.
Yeah.
You said 17 minutes in. This is a fucking tough watch.
I was like, what? Because I had to wake up to watch that before the All Blacks started.
Game, yeah.
And I was an idiot because I thought the All Blacks game started at 8, but it started at 9.
So you could have slept a bit longer.
Another hour.
Then you sent me another text message saying, "Holy fuck, Knuckle, it's looking better now. 59 minutes."
Yeah.
And then you sent me one a bit later saying, "What the fuck is this game?" And then the final one was just 5 exclamation marks.
It was great. It was maybe my greatest rugby viewing experience as a neutral.
I mean,
I wasn't really that neutral.
They weren't given a chance to win.
No.
They weren't given a chance
run
to win with a fucking bonus point.
No.
And they sure as fuck weren't given a chance to win. What was my third point? I had a third point.
After 17 minutes?
After 22-0 down.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. And it just looked like, for those first 20 minutes, it looked like... it looked like a world-class team like the All Blacks or South Africa playing the likes of Zimbabwe. Or something like that. Just like running...
Felt like a mismatch.
Like training run tries, and you're just like, oh god, they're on a different level here. This is just a different class.
Yeah.
So it was, I was just like, oh, because you kind of going, the Box are probably going to get this. Let's just hope they can make it competitive.
You want a good game. As a neutral, you're just hoping, a good game.
And I was just sitting there going, oh, shit. I was seriously considering going back to bed. I was like, probably get a couple of hours. I was like, this sucks. And I was like, just grit my teeth. And I was just sort of like, and you don't even want to get on your phone because you like can't do anything else, because you're locked into it because of spoilers and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, let's just like raw dog through this shit. And from 20 minutes on, there was a lull. Yeah, there was a bit of a lull.
Got a little bit scrappy, but it certainly evened out in terms of momentum.
But you just thought, okay, the Box will just rev up again, and then they'll get a bit of points. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a resurgence from the Box. But the way that I kind of think about it in hindsight is, like, have you ever played like
Mario Kart? Yeah, I played a few games.
Like Mario Kart, and like especially it's like at arcades and even like motorbike games, okay, and you got a nitro button, and like you can just like use all your nitros, like you might have 3 of them. You can use all your nitros at the very beginning, and then you're going to be slow as fuck for the rest of it, or you can sort of pace it out and try and get it right at this finish line. It's like this South Africans just went nitro, just used all their juice up, all their flurry, like all their emotional energy in that first 20 minutes, and then something must have happened psychologically for them to be like, oh nah, this is we've got this team. We're a much better team. Because the fall off was so dramatic, or their fitness was just terrible. Yeah. And then they stopped playing like Springboks, which was very, very weird. It was very odd to watch. They were getting so much pay initially from spinning the ball wide, beating the gain line just for fun.
Yeah, I mean the carries like Etzebeth and Khaleesi and whatnot were just rampaging around the park. It was like, holy fuck. Because the Lions did that a bit to the Wallabies, and I was like, oh, this is that plus a bit more. This is bad.
And then even the line speed on defence, you're just like, the Wallabies...
James O'Connor was getting like slammed behind the advanced line, and it's like, oh, shit, welcome back to Test Rugby, James.
Yeah, he didn't look good for that first...
Tom Wright dropped a couple of high balls.
Yeah, the very first high ball. Yeah. That was when, even Grant Williams, the halfback, was doing some good tactical kicking. Yeah. The kicking just left. Yeah. They stopped kicking the ball. It was just so weird. Like, the 2 games are actually quite interesting to compare with each other, because there was a period in the Argentina and All Black game where they were coming back into it, and the All Blacks were just like, okay, we're going to keep it tight. Just go to those areas that we need to go to, like the mall. Yeah. And, get dominance and just get pay for the area that we're dominating in. Yeah. And the Springboks just lost their heads completely and played with zero intelligence. I really, really, really like watching Manie Libbok. I think he is just a beautiful player to watch. He
rips that ball like not that many guys can. He's got a fucking beautiful pass. Yeah. And he's got a really good like tactical kicking game usually. But...
I don't think they lose that game if they have
Andre, Sasha?
Especially Andre Pollard. If they have someone in
calm shit down,
put them put them in behind, keep it a little bit tighter. Like, they were losing so much ball by spinning it to the edges and not having enough people at the breakdown. And Mick Wright was just like, yoink, I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just
and
so
their
tasty.
Their line out
went
was...
to shit. They didn't get the same sort of... dominance at scrum time doesn't seem to be that much. The bomb squad, pretty much ineffectual. Doesn't feel like the bomb squad anymore. It just felt like a couple of little bullets that they put out there.
Yeah.
Like it didn't come all on at once in the bomb squad. Just not playing tight, not playing physical.
Yeah,
flinging it about.
Didn't feel like Russie's regular thing. Like he's in previous years, he's kind of had a formula of.
We should probably not be putting those right next to the mic, actually.
Oh yeah, true. It's going to annoy people.
Dunk.
I'll put this over here. Sorry, folks, if that's been bothering you.
Yes, we do apologise.
We were just talking about how sound quality turns people off, and we're like, boink, boink. Sorry for boinking you.
Yeah, this is the last time we'll boink you.
Yeah. But yeah, 22-0, Curtly Arons, Andreas Days and Sia Khaleesi, it's pure dominance. And then the Wallabies, as you said, settle the game down. They do get the one through Peach.
Yeah, lovely try.
Yeah, really lovely try.
Beautifully worked.
Creates a nice wee 2-on-1.
Yeah, lovely ball from O'Connor over the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very nice. And just like, well, like they've got something, don't they? Well, like we're really shitting on the Springboks in terms of the way they'll play it. They played that game.
They started the game phenomenally.
Started incredibly well, but you've got to really give the Wallabies so much credit, and we will. But in terms of the way they started that game, there was a little part of me as an All Black fan going, this team is just so wildly dominant.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit scary, but can they just not handle that pace for that length of time?
It's an interesting one because I heard Joe Schmidt speak after the match, and obviously after the match is done, it's easy to kind of put the rose-tinted glasses on and just have a look at everything went well.
Yeah.
Like one of the journalists asked him, you guys seem to be really like fired up in your warm-up. You guys look to be really hungry for it, and la 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 la. Is there anything special you're doing? And he's like, that's just the way we warm up, but we went 22 points to 0 down. I don't think that went that well. Like, we started pretty shit.
They just looked like a deer in the headlights for those first 20 minutes. Like, Will Skelton just couldn't get himself into the game, couldn't get dominance. They were always getting the ball behind the gain line, always had like some freaking rabid bock on them. Ready to rip
a lot
their
of
heads
pressure.
off. Insane amount of pressure. So for them to even get into the arm wrestle was an achievement.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just happy when that lull came along. I was like, well, the bleeding stopped for a bit.
Yeah, because it was looking like this could be 50, 60, worse. It was point a minute.
It was over a point a minute for a moment there. And you're thinking, geez, what are we looking at? 60, 70, 80 here?
Yeah.
But they just couldn't keep that pace. And the Wallabies just didn't have a quit button. Like, for them to still be at Ellis Park and not to have given the game away when I think so many international teams would have at that stage, and to be able to find a way, to be able to force mistakes, to be able to take their own opportunities. They've got some seriously quality international players. Jorgensen and Tom Wright are phenomenal. Swali, you just starting to discover his freak. He's a freak.
He is.
He's got that ability. Like, there aren't many other players who even take. I know intercepts people think they're a bit arsey, but his height, his ability, his athleticism enabled him to take that catch. Like, James O'Connor threw that ball over. What's the name of the number 13 for South Africa? It's not as tall. He wouldn't have taken it. That's what my point was.
Esterhazen and
Van
the
der
other
something or other?
midfielder was Creel.
Creel doesn't take that intercept. Creel's a fantastic player. He doesn't take that intercept. And then and even the pace, like he had some jet shoes chasing him, and he's just one of those guys who looks like he's jogging, but he is freaking going.
One of the regulars on the channel sent me a couple of messages. He's like, do you reckon it's possible the Boks threw that game? Because he's like, looking at the way Edville van der Merwe was chasing Suali'i, it looked like he wasn't trying hard, and he definitely gives up at the end once he realises he's not going to get him.
Oh, we're talking match fixing. Jeez Louise.
But I don't think so.
No, I don't
think he just doesn't get him.
No, I don't think he got. I don't know. I definitely don't think so.
I have rewatched it, and he certainly turns at pace and gives it a crack, and then Suoli, but like you said, he just looks like he's like cruising.
He's just
quick.
He's just quick. He's just.
Some guys look like that. Some guys like have got really quick legs, and they look like they're running fast, but they're not actually that quick.
Yeah.
I remember Reece Hodge was another one that looked lumbering. Like Reece Hodge was like, he took a while to get going, and he never looked like he was going that fast, but he could actually, if he got a chance to speed up.
Even Moody's a bit that way as well.
Doesn't look that quick. But yeah, second half.
Are you going to show us this beer here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just a quick look at this monster.
This is the beer I got for Rugby Forecast.
What's his request?
No. He didn't have a request, but I figured his script was trying to like confuse the whole rugby championship, rugby's greatest championship thing, and I figured this was a confusing beer.
It's an Asian German style craft beer.
It's a German style beer, but it's a Chinese beer.
What the fuck? And it looks like it should hold tennis balls.
It says my Pile craft beer.
I thought that was receipt.
But if you were to read that, you'd probably go like my pile. Yeah, like, I've got some piles.
My piles are big.
This is gonna give me piles.
Boil.
German style craft beer. So there you go. We'll give this a crack.
We'll give this a shout, eh?
Yes. It looks like it's from Shandong.
Do you want to crack it open?
Yes, I will.
Oh, here we go. We'll get back to the rugby shortly. Oh, damn son. Oh.
All Chinese cans open that way. They don't do like the, our cans are like you lift it and then
that doesn't feel as satisfying.
This one you need to rip the whole thing off.
Rip it off, baby.
Here you go. You can pour.
Thanks, darling.
Does it smell like my piles?
Yeah, similar. Okay. Oh. I've got a bit of beer with my head. Because it's coming out of...
Thanks to Sports
sort of
Forecast,
by the way. Golden, sort of hazy-ish kind of
looks the same colour as the can.
Looks like it's got silt in it. Yeah, it does look a bit like the can. But no, just all in all, like, well, I don't want to sum it up too quickly, but one of the best games of rugby I've ever seen. Really.
How does this comeback rank in terms of just like the comebacks you've seen in your lifetime? Because as I said,
like
the Wallabies were not given a chance for a 1-point win.
No.
Let alone a 16-point win. Let alone a 22-0 comeback win.
They were unlucky not to put 40 on the board.
They could have put 40 on the board at the end, yeah.
38
Literally.
straight points.
That's unbelievable.
What was a little bit concerning... There were a lot of things concerning from the box, I'd say, but the thing that I would have been most concerned about was like, okay, sure, you get out to a flying start, congratulations. Yep. Okay, they've come back into it. Yep, games have swings and momentum.
Yep.
They've taken the lead. You're still 3 points. You're 3 points behind. You're right in it. But the way they just folded, the way that it was just straight sets from there. Like. They didn't fire a shot. They offered zero resistance.
I still feel like they had chances, but the errors were just killing them.
Yeah.
Like
defensively, they were poor.
They certainly were. Their tackle count was like 80%, was like 80%, which is for them tragically low. But
the second what's the number
Wilson.
8 Wilson try, and then leading to the next Tom Wright try, just went bang bang, and it was like they went from 3 points down to being like 9 points ahead in like 2 seconds.
It was back-to-back tries. But
it was freaking La La Land. This was my face watching it.
One thing Joe Schmidt mentioned, and I was thinking it kind of as well, like the Suoli'i try, like you mentioned, it's an intercept, which takes its own skill. But that's the box on attack.
Yeah.
Getting put back behind their own sticks. And then Tom Wright's try? It was. Where they were... Like the box were countering out of their own 22. It's Creel, it's Esterhazen.
Yeah.
Jorgensen's tracking back. He puts a bit of pressure on them. They bobble it, and Wright fucking gathers it, steps, try. But that's 2 Aussie tries. That is kind of like, I don't want to say against the run of play, but opportunistic. Yeah.
But you got to have the skills to be able to pull it off. And I know she's passing down outside, probably coming through the mic. But you've got to have the players to be able to do it. The All Blacks rely on that a lot. They rely on individual brilliance.
Yeah.
And the Wallabies have got that now. With, Tom Wright and Jorgensen, these guys are bloody, and Swali, and well, it's very. It smells like a yeast infection.
It's not my favorite beer.
I had a few. It tastes a little bit like a Hoegaarden.
Mm.
I'm not a big fan of a Hoegaarden either.
So you got to have the chances to turn defense into attack.
Yeah, and you've got to have the brilliance to be able to do it. Like the way he stood up the last defender as well. Like,
Willems got stepped at one point. Yeah,
that was. But the thing was, like, they showed a massive lack of brains to be able to. Okay, with the bloody Springboks, we just need to push it into the corners, play territory, and keep it tight. But they just kept on flinging it wide, kept on playing. I hate this term, but the Springboks, just their style of players, they don't play too much footy and they'll just strangle you. But they kept on trying to play this expansive style that is not Springbok footy, and it's not something they're accustomed to. And sure, it came off really nicely when they had when all the passes were sticking and they had a full tank of gas in terms of their fitness levels. But when their stamina was run dry, they just did not have the ability to be able to pull it off in the fire.
Do you think they were looking a bit tired?
Yes. I think having Italy leading into this game and one team having the Lions leading into this game, someone has come from the furnace and somebody's come from a garden party.
Yeah.
It's... Ellis Park does not seem like... The Lions is a once in a 12-year event for a nation.
Big deal. It's a massive deal.
If Australia had just played Italy and the Box had just come out of a hard-fought series with the Lions...
There's a different story.
Who do you think?
Yeah, I mentioned that. Everyone was mentioning that. I thought if the Wallabies are going to have a shot, they're battle-hardened. Maybe the Springboks are a bit soft. But even that's a long shot. And a lot of people say, like, nah, man, look, the Box train against the Box. So they're going to be battle-hardened. But it's a different beast in training to game day.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think that's part of it, for sure.
Is this whole, it seems like Russie is just very much about, blooding new players, getting a huge amount of depth. Yeah. It has a little bit of a 2007 rest and rotation sort of feel to it, Graham Henry days.
Yeah. He did say in his post-match press conference, apart from saying the team played like dog shit, but he said, we had already picked next week's team.
Yeah.
I think kind of assuming, well, we'll win this one, and then we'll fucking rotate it. We'll give some other guys a crack. Yeah. And he said, we're going to have to make some changes to that plan.
And we'd announced it to the team.
Yeah, we're going to have to change that. Yeah. So...
Imagine having Andre Pollard.
He is in an awkward position of having double World Cup winners who are getting longer in the tooth and having to blood in some new guys. He's got new coaching staff. He's got Tony Brown and Jerry Flannery and whatnot. So they're playing different with different players. So I think this is one game.
Okay, it's let's say it's 2014 in New Zealand, right? We've got Dan Carter, we've got Bodie Barrett, and we've got Aaron Cruden. Yes. And you're deciding, actually, I'm going to give all three of those players the same amount of game time to be able to blood them. And then we play Aaron Cruden in one of the biggest opening test of the Rugby Championship because
he needs game time.
And we lose against Australia at Eden Park.
Yeah.
Because we didn't play the world's best number 10 at the time.
There's no right way to do it. I do the depth charts every year. And it does feel like you probably still need to play your number one guy at least half the time. Well, and probably for the big games.
I just think the thing about it is I know I really love the World Cup, but the World Cup is not bigger than rugby itself.
You don't like the idea of everything pointing to a World Cup?
Yeah, I like the idea of everything pointing towards a test match.
Right.
That a test, obviously a World Cup final test match is the biggest test match that we can have.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of a test match being the most serious motherfucking thing two nations can do together in rugby. And it's just it's about all of your provincial teams, all of your franchises, all of your systems. What is the peak of what is the tip of the spear? What is your best versus our best? And let's just settle it in a test match. That's what a test match should be, and that's
A
why
test match is not just prep for the World
yeah,
Cup.
a test match isn't about blooding my players and having their rotation and stuff like that. Sure, there's going to be time when injury forces it, or a guy looks a bit tired, or a form and all that sort of stuff goes out the door. But I think over a long period of time, if you can look at your test match history and go, hey, we've got a freaking 78% win record because we give the proper reverence to a test match, and we won 2 World Cups in that time. Or you can look at like, well, we've got a 62% win ratio in that, but we won 2 World Cups in that time. I don't know, man. Like,
Priorities.
yeah, like prioritize test matches. I would. Andre Pollard puts them in the right spots in that game. Gets them to
it wasn't a weak box team though.
I just don't think Mane like in the crucial positions, like having like
You think that because they didn't really have a specialist 10 on the bench. They had Damien Willems on the bench, who's a utility guy, and they brought him on at fullback and left Mane on for the 80. I know it's not just about Mane Libok, but do you think you need to have Andre on the bench there as like you get at a gel card?
Yes. 100%. I think you start with Andre, and Andre builds, maybe has a slightly slower start, but he accumulates points. He gets you out to a 17 point margin with 20 points to go. And then you let Mane Libok come on and ice it.
Okay.
You know,
like the old Bodie Barrett role.
Yeah, like he's a classy, incredibly talented player. And look, if they played like that for the way they played for that first 20 minutes for the entirety of the 80, then this is a totally different conversation. We're just like, we're sitting there shitting our boots going, how good is this team?
Eden Park's going to be terrible.
Yeah, but hey, Eden Park could be scary for a different reason. We're playing the fucking Wallabies here this year as well.
That's true. 2 tests at Eden Park, folks. There's tickets still available for that Wallabies game.
I read the Springbok one sold out
in like a few minutes or something, or hours.
Yeah, right. I think I went to the last Wallabies test match there.
Okay, I've been to one in recent years.
It
was the one after we lost in Perth, I think, and then they came here at Eden Park and we flogged them.
I went to the one right in the middle of COVID when the rest of the world was closed down, and we were like, let's get together.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, it was a great day. We won, obviously.
We did. We didn't do that at Eden Park. But yeah. Next week, if the Boks get their line out right and they can be more efficient at the breakdown, do you think this game swings back the other way?
I think they need to earn the right to play out with speed out wide. Or they can test it early, and if they get a 20-minute start like they did before, good luck to them. But when shit hits the fan, they need to learn from this that they have one of the most formidable playing styles of rugby known to the history of the game, and if they revert to that type, they are so hard to fucking beat. So if they reverted that type after the 18 minutes that they were crushing, maybe they only win by 28 points rather than freaking 80. But they certainly don't concede the next 38. If they just play territory, like put it in behind them,
look to maul, look to scrum,
started to squeeze the life out of them a little bit. There was no squeezing. They got squeezed themselves. They lost. They just lost all resemblance of a South African team. It was bizarre, truly bizarre, you know. And it was really, really fun to watch. The funnest thing to watch. We were watching a lot.
Yeah, you brought it to my attention. I had a wee squiz before we started.
One of the greatest things you'll ever see on YouTube. Like, this guy, he's a great caller.
Yeah, the commentary. I've never seen his live commentary before. It's quite amazing.
He's a really good caller. He's no Kiwi lads, but he's a great caller. He's a fantastic caller. All credit to him. A very passionate Springboks fan. But if you're a Kiwi or an Aussie who's happy about the result, it's going to be harder to find better viewing than the last 80 minutes of the live stream of Forever Sports.
The last 80?
Well, the whole game. Like, just fast forward to the tries. Go through and watch the tries bits. Yeah, he is just overjoyed. He's firing off all sorts of shots. He's watching his team the number one ranked,
Yeah.
the formerly number one ranked, the number one ranked at the time,
Yeah.
just crushing it. He's very happy about it. And he's happy
It's his team, as he should be.
and he's happy to tell you about it. But the slow destruction of that man's soul on camera as they fall apart.
Yeah.
He's passionate, and that's what happens when your team is losing in front of you. Sometimes it's brutal.
There is something,
and the guy put him. He's vulnerable enough to do that.
There is something.
It's pretty beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
We love to see that kind of thing. Like anytime the All Blacks lose, my videos do astronomically better.
Yeah.
Like All Blacks beat the Argentinians 41-24. Nobody gives a fuck.
Put a link to that guy's video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forever Sports. It's a good watch.
It's a great.
I still remember watching. I was doing a live stream with my old man the first time the Pumas beat us.
Oh yeah.
And like I remember him saying at the end of the game, like, "Oh, at least we're gonna get a losing bonus point or something." I was like, "Fucking losing bonus point? The fuck are you talking about losing bonus point? We're gonna lose to Argentina." I was losing my shit. So yeah, I've been there, done that.
I don't think I've had a real bad. I've done 1 or 2 live streams.
Yes.
On my own channel. I did one, and it was the first one I ever did was that game that we won at Ellis Park when we were written off.
Oh yeah.
And I was just joyous.
Nice.
Just overjoyed. And I think I might have done another one. I don't know if we lost or won that one. And then the other ones I've done on yours. Have we lost any of the games that we've done together?
I think the Blues have certainly lost some.
Yeah. Oh, I think we watched even when we just watched the Crusaders win, we're very bitter.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I thought we gave them credit, but I remember Chicago Steve said, "No, you guys were bitching." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Damn you, Chicago Steve! You could see us, our fake virtue that we were trying to be good.
So, do you think the Box bounce back next week?
I don't know. The reason I say I don't know is common sense tells me, yeah, absolutely. They're such a good team. They'll learn the lessons from this, and they will be out for blood and watch our Wallabies. Mm-hmm. That's what kind of common sense tells me.
That's my gut feeling as well.
But there's something going on with this Wallabies team. And in every time we've said, this week they're going to get smashed. They're all through the Lions series. Even the first test match, I know they didn't play particularly well, but I was sort of thinking, they made this last 60 minutes kind of competitive.
Right,
and then they were very, very unlucky not to win the second. I almost said robbed, but very unlucky. And, well-deserved, probably the most comprehensive winners of all the games in the third. They were out and out the best team in that. And then this performance, they're building something pretty remarkable. And, well, look, we haven't talked about him at all, but McWright.
Fraser McWright, man of the match.
Yeah.
Tackles, turnovers, he was a beast.
He's the best player across the weekend for my money. And he is just ferocious at the breakdown. Like,
the Aussies have always got fucking good sevens.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, whether it was David Pocock, Michael Hooper, George Smith, fucking Fraser McWright, Carlo Tizzano. They got heaps of good sevens. But McWright,
he's up there.
He's up there with the best guys.
He's a real dog.
Yeah.
He gets in there and we've been I'm a little bit happy for us, you and me, because we've been pumping his tyres up for years.
Yeah.
And he just always...
Because the Wallabies lose, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. And we're like, he's
really good. He is really good.
And we watched his form in Super Rugby and like, oh, jeez, he always looks good. And then, boy, he gets injured and he misses like a really important series and we're like, oh, they could have really done with him. And, but he is that guy. He is so good. He's so good. Wilson played fantastically.
Wilson did play well.
Skelton's in there. Taniela Tupou. If those guys get into them early, like, I don't think Mike Cron's doing great things with that pack. That includes the breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, they've got nothing to fear. Like, they don't have anything to fear. They've done incredibly well. They can go out there and just put it all out there again.
Well, they're already ahead. They're already doing better than expected by a mile.
Yeah.
They got a fucking bonus point win at Ellis Park. So
amazing.
Even if they do get pumped in game 2, 50-50.
I don't think they're going to get pumped. I think it's going to be competitive. I don't know. I think it's a 50-50. Who's going to win that one?
Okay. There was another game on.
Oh, yeah, was there?
We beat the Argentinians.
Woo!
We had a big lead.
Yes.
They came back.
And then
it was
we got
looking a bit
lead.
hairy, and then, like you said, we kind of went, oh, we'll just fucking maul you.
Yeah, exactly. We played a lot. We've been guilty in the past of
Playing dumb rugby.
playing dumb rugby and then going, playing a bit cocky and a little bit arrogant and being like, hey, we've got better backs, we're faster than you, we're more athletic, we can get round you, and dropping those last passes and not being clinical and stuff like this. But in this game, we were just like, you know what? You got no answer to our maul, so
we're just going to keep doing that.
Yeah, and that got us out of jail.
It did. It really just suffocated the momentum that the Pumas were building.
Yeah.
And just took the game away from them. I mean, if anything, there's still some cool moments from our backs. Like, Will Jordan still looks fucking dangerous anytime he gets the ball.
Yeah.
And I thought Ratsama at times was like ripping passes.
Yeah.
We were looking good when we had the front foot, but at times it still looks a bit clunky.
A lot of
Proctor still hasn't really shone at test level. Rico, I don't think looked that flash. ALB comes on at the end, fucking gets yellow carded. Like the backs didn't set the world alight. Will Jordan is still kind of an exception, but he's just Mr. Individual Brilliance. Whereas the forwards, the starting props,
SAvAUS played better than he usually plays.
He finished off a couple of nice tries.
Yeah.
But no, the starting props, De Groot and Newell did really well, put the Argentinians under pressure. That got us position, got us territory, helped get tries. Artie Savia gets a more try. So the forwards look good.
It's a weird thing, and I'm definitely guilty of it. But in New Zealand, wins, this is part of being an All Black fan. We don't just give All Black teams credit for wins. Call it All Black World Cup final. If you win by 1 point, we're going to be fucking thrilled about it. But in general, we don't just, if you win,
the way you won,
it's style points.
Yeah,
we judge All Black teams on style points. Like, of the early 2000s all the way to 2015, it was all fucking style points. Like, just freakish talents, like scoring some of the most beautiful champagne rugby tries you can score. So when other teams score more tries, we're like, that's fun. But now we're doing it, like, yeah, great. Hey, look, but it's clinical. It gets the job done. We played smart. We saw exactly why you should do it in the Australia South Africa game. They chose not to go to their strengths and burnt the shit out of them. We had an advantage somewhere, and we pressed that advantage to the maximum leverage we possibly could. But it's a little bit boring. A little bit boring to watch, in all honesty, and so many passes that just going nowhere, going to ground.
Yeah,
like
that's the part that's frustrating. It's clunky.
Very clunky.
I
don't like it at all.
That's quite frustrating to watch.
Yeah,
like watching the backs go side to side, backwards, shelling passes, knock-ons.
So many shitty passes.
Yeah, that's
so many passes where the guy's like half a meter in front or half a meter in the wrong space, and you're
getting caught behind the advantage line. It was at times tough viewing.
Yeah,
I mean, you still had like fucking Will Jordan, individual brilliance. He set up, was it 2? He set up Reece and Ratsama, right? He got
the first Reece try from there was a nice little backline.
Backline. It was Will Jordan that has the final pass over the top, and then Will Jordan sets up Ratsama with a nice bit of footwork, steps one of the Argentinian guys, and it's just a nice halfback support line. Like, that's nice.
Yeah.
And Reece has one out on the corner. That's pressure from close range, and then you get the backs to finish it off out wide.
Yeah. Then it's just maul tries.
Yeah. Savia maul try, Tokiaho maul try, Tokiaho maul try.
Dominant scrum in the first half.
The replacement props from Argentina did better than our replacement props.
Yeah.
Like, they managed to get us at scrum time at least
one penalty,
once.
Yeah, not a particularly pretty game to watch, I wouldn't say.
What do you think about the Argentinian comeback?
The second half, they were the better team in the second half for about 28 minutes. They
got some ball because they were struggling for possession in the first half.
They camped down out of line for ages. So they scored 2 tries in the first before we'd scored a try in the.
Yeah, Albanoz got one from a scrum. He's their kind of Will Jordan X Factor man, and then the number 8 Oviedo got one where he dotted down, reached over fucking Finlay Christie.
Yeah,
Christie, he came on. And then immediately got skinned for the Albanoz try, and then got flattened by Oviedo. Oviedo went over the top of him for the second.
Albanoz, he's good. I like Albanoz a lot. Yeah. He's very, very good. I thought Pablo Matera played very well.
He was very, very busy. Turnovers and tackles and carries.
Yeah, he loves playing New Zealand, I reckon.
He does.
Yeah. But it was a game where I feel very hypocritical because I'm sort of giving South Africa shit about the fact they played dumb and we played smart, and I'm like, yeah, but it was a bit boring. You know,
I want to play dumb and lose. Excitingly,
we've played dumb and lost. That's our big. That's been our kryptonite. Right, been like these guys have been freakish rugby athletes their whole lives.
Yeah,
but now these guys, we're just having to like go. Well, we've got a good forward back.
Yeah, let's just use that maul.
Yeah,
let's get 15 points from maul tries.
Is it feeling a bit like Crusader rugby?
Yeah, I don't know. Jason Ryan's certainly a bit of a maestro with whipping up a forward pack and getting them to do good things.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And we do have some, like we don't get credit for it as much. Like I feel like a South African prop and a New Zealand prop at the same level.
Yeah,
probably the South African prop gets hyped more because everyone loves South African props. But likewise, our outside backs. If we've got an outside back at the same level as a South African, we probably hype them up a bit more because he's a fucking All Black.
I think it's part of it is because the amount of importance you lay on that part of your game.
That's right.
In South Africa, it's like, oh, we love the scrum.
Yeah, that's right. But we have genuinely really good props right now.
World-class guys.
Like we've got fucking Lomax and Williams not available right now, and we still look mostly pretty good.
De Groot and Fletcher Newell looked fantastic. Cody Taylor looked really good.
Exactly.
But we and to be, because we don't rely on that part of the game so much. But then if you're the likes of a Kane and Moody or a Pimpy or these guys, we would have maybe similar. Would you reckon Mapimpi could have been like a Rokothogo kind of level sort of?
Mapimpi wouldn't have made it in New Zealand because we get rid of them when they're like 27.
Yeah,
he's fucking 33 or some shit.
I'm missing Talia. I feel like we need. I'm not feeling wildly confident about
our wingers.
Our wingers.
We
don't
have
feel
some
electric.
really good up and coming wingers. Like Tangi Tau was lightning in Super Rugby, got injured towards the end of the season. Leroy Carter's in the squad, hasn't got a game yet.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that guy needs a game. So I don't feel like, apart from Will Jordan, I know SAvAUS finished off a couple of moves, but I don't feel like we have electric wingers at the moment.
SAvAUS, everyone's favourite player, looked okay in this game. I've always given him a bit of crap I always thought he's a great Crusader, not a great All Black. But he looked pretty good in this particular game. Like, he doesn't make a huge amount of mistakes. Finishes off the tries, puts in maximum effort into every contact he possibly can. Just seems like a pretty professional player across the board. But yeah, he's not going to light it up and make something out of nothing at this level, for my money.
Savia does. He looks immense.
Oh, yeah.
Still like Artie Savia. He's a good player.
Oh, he's alright, eh? I'd like to see him at number 7. So, and what's the story with Satiti and...
These guys are not too far away.
Vai, where is he?
He's
played 6. That's right. I prefer Vai in the locks. But
they didn't make him carry much this week, which was surprising because that's part of his game.
Patrick Torpeloto is coming on.
He's injured now.
What did he do? Like dented his head or something?
I don't know. He had a really great try saver.
Wasn't that where he injured himself?
Probably.
That was incredible.
It was quite incredible. They were in for all money.
They were in for all money.
Even the comic in Nisbo was like, and it's Patrick Turpelado.
Superman is frame into that other man's frame. Yeah, quite incredible.
That win means the All Blacks go number 1 in the world. Ireland.
Science, bitch.
Ireland go number 2. South Africa's number 3. You know what? The one thing
isn't it great? Hold on. Can we just take a moment to bask?
Okay, and the number one, we haven't been at number 1 for a bloody long time.
Oh, bask in it, baby.
Not since Fozzie.
It's just the stats. It's just stats, man. The stats say, the science says that we're the best team in the world.
The one thing I
suck 'em a chocolate salty balls. Stick it in your mouth and suck 'em.
I think yours are vanilla. The one thing I
Stop banging next to the microphone.
Oh shit! Sorry, folks. The one thing I do like about the fact that we got number 1 in the world because South Africa actually lost a game, because the way the schedule was looking, we could have passed South Africa just by the fact that they couldn't previously take points from the Aussies because they were too far ahead of them.
Yeah.
So we could have passed them in kind of a, well, we're both winning, but we can mathematically take points. we could have, like, if, I don't know if it would have been this week or next week, but if we'd won both games and they had won both games, they would have got nothing, and we would have just kind of, we'll just squeeze past here.
Sorry, don't mind me.
That would have felt a bit bullshit.
Yeah.
But the fact they lost and we won makes it at least a little bit more, the rankings look more genuine.
And they lost by playing dumb, and we won by playing smart.
There you go.
Yeah.
Number one in the world.
Holy smokes.
For what it's worth. It doesn't come with a trophy.
No, it doesn't come with a trophy, and I personally don't think that the All Blacks are the best team in the world right this moment.
Apparently Razor didn't even know. He was like, oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
Not really.
But, like, I'm only ever happy with a number one world ranking when we're just, like, on 96 points and we're, like, 3 points clear of anybody else, and it's just, like...
Dominant.
Super dominant. But otherwise, it's just all bullshit. Like, not just... one of your greatest videos.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. But it's... are you going to do one this week?
I've recorded it already. Haven't published it yet. Yeah. It'll be up by the time you see this video.
Yeah. It's but it's... I guess it's interesting that we've done it. We've got to that point. But
how long we hold it will be interesting.
So I think you also got to consider the fact that
they can beat us over here.
We played a understrength French team. And we got 4 points out of them as if they were like the number one. Well, we can't control
you only play who you play.
The French team do it.
The teams make
still quite a lot of.
The teams control who they like arrange matches with. Like South Africa chose Italy and Georgia and didn't get any points from it.
Yeah.
So that's just your administrators.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. Like I said, I don't think the coaches at the top level really give too much of a shit.
Yeah, does anything...
Practically, for the teams around 5th, 6th, 7th, like it's more important for World Cup seedings, but for teams like 1, 2, and 3, they don't really care. I don't think much. I don't think they care very much.
No. Oh, well. It's nice to have, though.
There you go.
It's just one of the... It's
a cool talking point.
It's a talking point, and it's just a nice little poker.
Exactly.
Just to stick it in them.
Exactly.
A little bit. To be honest... I'm fucking thrilled with this weekend. Yeah, I really am.
All Blacks won.
The All Blacks won. You know, we had to come
back.
We had to overcome a little bit of adversity. And you know what? I think most of World Rugby will be pretty happy about this because
everyone loves seeing the David and Goliath thing.
Yeah, but there's also another part of it. I think that they're slapping the...
Sorry.
It's okay.
Force of habit. I keep trying to reach for a beer, which is not there. It's over here.
What was I going to say? I think when I was watching that thing, I was like, oh, you just know that one of the first 20 minutes I was watching, I was like, after this game, you just know the comments are going to be full of like, shows how shit the Lions were. We would have absolutely dusted them. We did 80 points on a team and I was just could hear that in the back of my head. So I think, and I'm not a Lions fan, but I think Lions fans would be like,
see, they're actually a pretty decent team.
Yeah. I think it's
true.
Pretty great.
It wasn't all good for you this weekend though, because North Harbour lost.
To fucking Hawke's Bay.
Sorry, we're not drinking the Hawke's Bay beer this week.
Oh, shit. That was depressing. It actually bummed me out. I was not happy watching that.
36-22.
Number 10 missed like, I think it was one, but at least maybe two. Like, I watched one of them, like, dead set of penalties, like, from in front. And we got ourselves back into the game, and then we let it go.
Hawke's Bay are 3 from 3. They're going well.
Do the sound.
What sound?
Baywatch sound.
Oh.
Some people stand in the darkness.
At least you did better than Auckland, who got beaten 50 points to 8 by Taranaki.
And what's his name?
Josh Jacob got a hat-trick.
Josh Jacob. He is the guy that we might be talking about in the future.
Certainly one of those future potential guys. Your other Bay of Plenty got beaten by Canterbury 21-7.
Put your hands.
Oh, sorry. Right, I'm not going to touch the notepad anymore. I'm done. I got no more notes.
There's probably nothing.
I'm so sorry.
Josh Jacob, he looked so good. I don't know if it was just it was
just
miserable. It's miserable weather there. It was pissing down with rain.
Yes.
But I saw a couple of the tries. He looked sensational. Just real gas.
It's the NPC.
Yeah, and that was I've never seen Auckland get beaten like that. Hey, one thing I just wanted to bring about talk about the South African loss again for a second.
Okay, come back to that.
Have you ever seen the All Blacks give up a 22-0 lead? I don't think I was thinking about it. I was like, have we ever given up a lead like that?
I mean, we had a big lead against the Pumas, but we brought it back. What were we up by?
We had a lead against the big comebacks against us. I remember in history the two France semi-final and the quarterfinal in 1999 and 2007. But I don't think they were 22 points. I think we might have been like 10 or 12 or something like that.
What were we up against the Pumas this weekend? We were up pretty.
But we didn't.
I know we didn't lose.
We won the game.
I know.
31 was it 31-10 at halftime?
Yeah, because they had a penalty and a try. Yeah. We had 3 tries.
Yeah, because we got a late try, didn't we?
Anyway,
have we ever given up?
I don't know.
I don't think
not by that much, surely.
I've got a relatively decent memory of the All Black fixtures. Not in my lifetime.
22 points. Doesn't seem likely.
Just want to do it. That's what separates the top class teams and the teams that's just not quite there in terms of the greatest teams.
How do you see Argentina going this weekend against us?
I don't know. They could win.
Yeah.
I
think South Africa can go back number 1 if the Pumas beat us by 16 and then they beat the Wallabies.
I think if I had to put my life on it, I would say we win.
Okay.
And if I had to put my life on it, I would say South Africa win. But I'm more confident about us winning than South Africa winning.
Interesting.
It's not that interesting. We won this weekend. They lost this weekend. Australia, and I feel like Australia's a better team than Argentina right now. Yeah.
There are other games on this weekend.
How
Tonga is playing Samoa in the Pacific Nations Cup. USA is playing Canada in the Pacific Nations Cup, and the Women's World Cup starts this weekend.
Yes, ladies' night.
Yeah.
Oh shit! How are we gonna do ladies'
night? There's so much fucking rugby.
How are we gonna do ladies' night? I feel like the Women's World Cup is going to be so much harder to follow this time.
The time zones suck shit.
Yeah. Because it's all daytime footy as well.
It's mostly daytime rugby over in England, which means middle of the night.
Like, we're not talking like midnight. We're talking like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. starts, yeah?
Yeah.
Shit.
And the problem with women's rugby right now is there is one really fucking good team.
They hasn't lost since the last World Cup final.
In England. Then there's like Canada, New Zealand, and France who are like pretty good. And then there's a big chasm to kind of everybody else. I mean, I guess you could argue the same with men's because how many World Cup winners have we had in men's rugby?
Only one from the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah, and then the other 3 rugby Tri-Nations teams. So I guess you could argue the same. But I feel like the men's is at least, there's a bit more parity. There's more upsets. It might happen, but I can't see some of the teams in the kind of Ireland, Australia, Wales, Scotland range doing much in the women's, but I'm far from an aficionado with the women's game.
Hopefully someone's got something special packed away. I feel very far removed from it this time around, just due to the fact that last time it was like in our backyard.
Yes.
It was bloody down the road. Westpac. What's that name?
Trust Arena.
Trust Arena and stuff.
I went to some of those games.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? And it was it felt very much a happening thing in New Zealand, where it feels like we're very far. We couldn't be further away.
I think ticket sales are going pretty well.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming people over there are feeling pretty buzzed about it. You got the. Is there any world that in England doesn't get it done this time?
Seems very unlikely, but I mean.
It'd be pretty fun if we got up again, wouldn't it?
I would like that.
Yeah, I would. You're going to watch any of it?
I'll definitely cover some of it, but just time is such a...
Will you wake up for the final?
I'll definitely watch the big knockout games.
Will you wake up for the...
Hopefully the final's a nighttime game.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Probably won't be.
I hope it is. Talk while I check up, see if it's...
So, in my youth, I had this...
I thought talking about rugby. Oh no, they don't have the final time listed. I'm sure it's listed somewhere. It's not on Google.
Right.
But yeah, like the times for us, you're looking like... There's a 6:30 a.m. for the opener. That's England against the USA. You got 11 p.m., 1:45, 4:30 a.m. There's a lot of 4:30s. Like the first New Zealand game is 4:30. New Zealand, Spain.
Is that recording you?
I don't know. Nah.
Just not at all. We need to sort. I need to do a test on that, don't I?
Yeah. So Spain 4:30 a.m. Japan, we're playing them at 1 a.m. We got England at 4 a.m. Oh no, Australia's got England at 4 a.m. We got Ireland at 1:45 a.m. There's a bunch of shitty times. We're not thinking about Tony and Mark when they set the schedule.
Come on, what did you think of like New Zealand's fourth biggest?
West Auckland's.
Yeah, West Auckland's fourth biggest rugby podcast, recorded by two non-rugby players, non-former internationals, called
2 Cents Gets Distracted Rugby Podcast. It's available on all your regular rugby podcasting platforms. Like iRugby Radio.
Yeah, like Rodify. Yes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your fucking podcasts.
Thanks once again to Sports Forecast for their sponsorship, and also to Z Electrical.
Let's just read their shit out one more time, just to give them some real love. Z Electrical, z-electrical.co.nz. You can get Zane and 021. I feel really weird about this. I want to get my.
I'll put the details in the description.
Details 021 2208 2808. Zane at zelectrical.co.nz. His sons play rugby too. Should we do this? Should we do this script straight?
We don't need to do it again.
Do it straight. I'll do it straight this time.
Give me my one then. You got your own one.
Oh, that.
Exciting news, Tony. We've got a bonus second sponsorship specifically for a kickoff weekend of the Rugby Championship is back. Are you excited?
Wait, did you say Rugby's Greatest Championship?
No, just the Rugby Championship.
Oh, I thought you were talking about... Oh, I still can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't do it. It's rough. Sorry, pal. All right, fantastic. Next week,
Thanks for being here, pal.
we've got more rugby coming.
Yes. I'm just going to keep...
So much.
So many. I apologise. I'm just very handsy.
He's very handsy.
I apologise.
I know we had to get HR in here.
There'll be a new chord next week.
Yes, I'm sorry about the sound this week, team. Hopefully it didn't sound too bad. Anyway,
Take care,
bloody
folks.
See ya.